Here's how you can actually duplicate your garden extremely fast in Roblox Go Garden by using one new feature that got added in recently. Now, as you can see right here, my garden is pretty decked out, but let's be honest, there's a new update called the Zen update, and basically everything I've done is kind of outdated. All my plants right here are just taking up space. Yes, they're worth 209 billion, 119 billion, whatever. These are great and all, but here's the issue. If I want to do this new update and I want to get all those the Zen plants, or try to say the Tranquil mutations on all my plants, I need as much space possible. So doing this is good and all, but here's the thing. If you want to have infinite Zen seed packs and infinite Zen eggs, so you can get yourself the new kit soon, you're gonna have to really lock in. Now, here's how this works. First of all, with this new update for the Tranquil mutations and stuff like that, if you have prismatic plants right over here, each prismatic plant is gonna be worth 7 points, so 7 chi. So it's actually very simple. If you have yourself, like I said, a Zen seed, a Tranquil plant or fruit that has actually a prismatic, it's like a prismatic rarity. Dude, I mean, like confusing you probably. But what I was saying is if you have a prismatic plant with a Tranquil mutation, you go over here to this person and you give them the actual Tranquil plant, you'll receive 7 chi. Now, there is a glitch in this game. Well, not really a glitch, it's like a method. If you have a bunch of money, so billions of dollars, you can actually click restock and it's gonna double the price. So you can restock this whole Tranquil shop and have a chance to get another Zen egg and purchase it by using this chi. So here's the thing, this garden is good and all, and yes, it's worth a lot of money, but it's not good for the update where you're doing the event. So there is a new feature right over here, and it's the mailbox. And you're probably like, what the heck is this, bro? Let me show you what happens. If I go over here, right, I can actually spend $25 billion or 400 Robux and just do, boom, I just purchased a new slot. So now there's officially save slots for your garden. And if you have 2 alt accounts, right, you have a main account and alt account, here's my alt, I can do the same exact thing. I can go ahead and give my actual account, so I can just grab this bone blossom, or I can duplicate the fruits using another method that I showed before. It's the raccoon method. I can put raccoons here. They will steal from my garden from my main account, and it will duplicate my bone blossoms, and then boom, I have the money that I need, or I can just simply grab it from my garden and give it to my alt account. Then we can buy another save slot. Now this currently is a new save slot, and look what I did. I made it so all my old plants are gone. So only thing I have here are gonna be prismatics, and this entire account is gonna be farming infinite Zen eggs and seed packs so I can hatch myself a kid soon and be one of the first people out there to have a kid soon, which is better than a raccoon, like way better, bro. It's actually kind of crazy. So yo, bro, listen up. If you want to do this, super simple method, but what you gotta go for is, first of all, if you want to even complete the event right here, right? So every single hour, Zen event happens, it's gonna make all your plants have the Tranquil mutation. And if you want to complete the event as quick as possible by getting this guy right here to have a stage 7 tree, you gotta make a fresh farm, because those plants right here, you can't harvest it. So you're losing all that space if it's gonna be applying the effect on this. So what you do is you first of all grab all your prismatic plants. I kind of like put on the same garden, so I'm gonna separate it after. So what I would do right now is use the infinite reclaimer method, so the infinite seed glitch. I showed this before. You gotta grab your squirrels, okay? And you grab the squirrels and you simply place them all down. Now each squirrel, here's what they do real quick. So just place down your squirrel and just go in and click on it, and it's gonna tell you right here, so it's a 13% chance to not consume your reclaimer. So if you do that, you can actually grab all your giant pine cones, your sugar apples, infinitely. So if you have 8 of these squirrels, 8 times 13, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. You already know how much it's gonna be, over 100%. So you're gonna be at 100% chance to reclaim your prismatic plants. And I only have like a little bit. So I have like what? Let me see, I got a bunch of squirrels and I have only 8 reclaimers. So with just 8, I can literally harvest all my prismatic plants and move them to a separate garden. So I can load up the save slot. Here's a problem though. The save slot has a 2-minute cooldown. So once you do it, remember, 2 minutes you gotta wait. So just be aware. So basically, you wanna start fresh. Ignore these, but don't delete them. Leave them as it is, but you wanna have a full Zen garden. Now here's the meta. If you have prismatic plants, they give you 7 chi. So here's some alternatives. You can technically cheese this update by grabbing a bunch of coconut seeds, which harvest you like what, 10 plants, like from one coconut seed, and stack a bunch of coconut seeds, which are worth 5 chi. So 5 chi, not bad at all. So if we do some quick maths, if we get 5 chi right, for each coconut, and let's just say there's 10 coconuts. I don't remember exactly how much is in per yield. Let's just say it's just 10, just assuming 10, okay? We're gonna lowball it. You're gonna get 50 chi per coconut tree. If you have 100 coconut trees, you're gonna get 5,000 chi. That's insane. And that's gonna be like in one event. So if you have now a sugar apple tree and you have 31 sugar apples, you get about 5 of these, and then you multiply them by 7, that gives you around 1,000 chi. So that's not bad either, but I would say like one sugar apple is gonna give you around 7 times 5. So I think it's like 5 fruits per sugar apple. So you're gonna get 35 chi per sugar apple. So coconut seeds are low-key the meta. Like they're actually worth it. Now, if you go with a mythical, so yeah, mythical is worth 5. Divine is around worth 6. So I recommend peppers and cacao. They're not bad. I kind of would skip it. I would just go straight to the beanstalks. I would go for the sugar apples and maybe the giant pine cones. I just did only prismatic on my alt account just to make it easier for myself. So yeah, I would say like, let's do this. Boom, new save slot, and it's gone. It's fully empty. And the best part is you don't have to expand it out. So yeah, just leave it as it is. Go ahead right now and start placing down those coconut seeds, okay? Coconut seeds, I mean, you should have plenty by now. I got 18. So if I just put them all down here, we're gonna get around 1,800 coconuts. 1,800 times 5. Let me get the math real quick. I'm doing the math. My mama will be proud. So we have 18 coconut times 10, and we get around 5 chi. So 900 chi. I think I did that wrong. I'm pretty sure I did that wrong. So we placed down 18 coconut trees. You get about 10 each coconut tree, 180 coconuts. You multiply that by 5. So yeah, 900 chi. That's actually not that bad. Or we can have 31 sugar apples. You get about, 31 sugar apple trees. You multiply that by 5, 155. You multiply it by 7,000. So yeah, there you go. There's multiple ways to do this. So go ahead right now, simply max it out. So place down your coconuts, place down your sugar apples, do what you can. That's exactly what I'm gonna do right here. Same thing, go ahead and place down all your prismatics. So you can do ember lilies. I would kind of avoid them, honestly. I feel like they're like a waste of space. You can also go for mango seeds and stuff. That's not bad either. Like you can do mango seeds. So I would probably do like a little bit of here as well. But best option is sugar apples. So I have all my sugar apples on my other farm. So go ahead and move them over here. That's one way to do so. So anyways, yeah, that's one option. And then we can also do giant pine cones, which I already used on my other farm. And you can also go for beanstalks. Not bad either. So let's go ahead and put down some beanstalks right here. There's my beanstalks. Perfect. And let's see what other options we have. But as you can see, the event is currently going on. So if you're doing this while the event is going on, you're losing your chance. And guess what? You have a cooldown now. So make sure you gotta do it when the event's not happening, even though I just did it literally like this. So as you can see, boom, it's going on. I'm not getting any more Tranquil plants. It's kind of an L, but I'm doing it for the sake of the video. So please leave a like, please subscribe. But anyways, here's the beanstalks. I could go for the cacao and the pepper. They're not, like I said, necessary. We can do it just for the heck of it. But I'm gonna keep this to strictly coconuts, beanstalks, and sugar apples. That's the meta for me. That's what I'm gonna go for. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, this is the way we're gonna do it. I'm gonna pick up my squirrel, and I'm actually gonna make a full army of squirrels, and I'm gonna start picking up all my prismatic plants. So that's gonna be the meta for me. So let's get an army of squirrels real quick. We're gonna switch, and we're gonna replant all of my sugar apples here. Hey, yo! Yo, he just stole my beanstalk! Oh, that's a good thing it's going to my alt account. Yo, he's stealing another one! He's stealing another one, bro! So there we go. I've went ahead and loaded up my first save slot. Loading data, your things are safe and still right here. There we go. And now I can wait for all of these to get Tranquil effect, or I can simply start harvesting them right now. So I'm gonna probably wait for this event to finish up. We're gonna harvest it, and then what I can go ahead and do is I'm gonna grab my reclaimer, like so. Oh, there we go. We got some Tranquil right there. And I can start picking up all of my things. Now, if you use the Tranquil radar, which I don't have actually I have it right here. If you use this, it's gonna give you all of your Tranquil plants. So really, really good way to do so. But by doing so, you can max out all the things you need for the garden and stuff. So you can basically have your $1 trillion garden. This is my $1 trillion garden right here. And then we're gonna have our farming garden, so our Zen garden for save slot number 2. And it's very, very useful feature, so make sure you try this for yourselves. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and anyways, I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. I'm posting 2 videos every single day, so make sure you subscribe. Click on one of these videos right here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Your boy Milky, out. Woo.